Hello, welcome to Current News. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today we're going to talk about the U.S. Department of Justice suing AT&T. Now, the U.S. Department of Justice is suing AT&T because AT&T was trying to purchase Time Warner Incorporated for $85.4 billion. The U.S. Department of Justice said that if AT&T was allowed to acquire Time Warner Incorporated, they could charge their competitors hundreds of millions of dollars to distribute their content. They would raise rates for TV pay subscribers or pay TV subscribers. They would also impede other competition who they think is a threat to them. They would also slower the transition from traditional TV to online streaming. Now, on AT&T's side, they said that the best legal minds looked at this deal and they said that it did not violate any antitrust laws. That the U.S. Department of Justice is going against years of antitrust precedent. And he said that the two companies, AT&T and Time Warner, don't directly compete with each other. That AT&T is the satellite and broadband company, while Time Warner Incorporated is more of the content provider, which owns like HBO, CNN, has some license deals with sports, with distributing sports. It has Warner Brothers Studios. So AT&T acquiring CNN, acquiring Time Warner, AT&T acquiring Time Warner would give them a lot of content. AT&T said that this would help them compete with Amazon and Netflix. The U.S. Department of Justice said that they would let this deal go through if they either let go of DirecTV or sell off CNN. And AT&T refused to do either of those, so now they're going to go to court in February to decide whether this is legal or not. Now that I've basically told you like the story, I want to give you my thoughts on it. With this situation, I don't think it's really a net neutrality thing. What I think the problem with this is it's a competition thing. The market does better when there's more competition. Companies provide better customer service, provide better services, provide better products when there is competition, when they know that other people can spend their money somewhere else. But when it comes to cable providers, there's fewer competition as it is. Very few. Verizon, AT&T, and then you have Time Warner Incorporated, which has like Spectrum. Now I have like Spectrum at home, and if AT&T were to buy out Time Warner Incorporated, that would um, give us like fewer competition. Um, when it comes like to like cable providers, you can't just pick whichever one you want. You have to pick the one that's in your area. So I can't just go out and buy Verizon if I wanted to, because their fiber optic glass pipes like aren't in my area, so I can't go out and buy Verizon. I'm either stuck with AT&T or like Time Warner. So when it comes to cable providers, there's fewer competition as it is, and if you have one buying out the other, then they basically have a monopoly. And if you want to keep the market productive, if you want to make sure like companies are always giving their best, you have to have competition, because if they have a monopoly in an area, they can charge as high as they want to. Um, their customer service won't be as good, because who are you going to go to? Who else is going to provide this content to you? No one. So you don't want that to happen. So you want to keep the market with competition, all right? Because that's what keeps companies on edge. Them knowing that customers can spend their money elsewhere, and the AT&T and Time Warner deal would only like hurt competition. It would create a monopoly in certain areas. So that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that it's okay for AT&T to buy out Time Warner? Do you think it's not? Let me know in the comment section. Also, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And all of you have a great day.